guys, and welcome back to my world. Today I have a items to XP converter. Now this is something I've kind of been working on for my adventure map, and it's kind of implemented there, but it's nothing that is actually quite showable without giving away a lot of what is actually happening in the map at the moment. So I thought what I'll do is I'll just quickly make you guys a video with a nicer looking version of it. Now this can be, I've only got 3 items here, but it can be as many items as you want. I've just chosen 3 items. One is a diamond, a high value item. One is just a low value item, which is dirt, and one is a special quest item. Right, so I'm just going to show you, if I just show you, I've renamed the string to special quest item. So this is the only item that will work. You can't use string. If you drop string in there, it'll be returned because it's not a valid item. So it works perfectly for this. The only thing is you cannot use non-stackable items. Okay, at the moment there's no real way to do that. It needs to be stackable. And if you guys have looked at any other videos about item sorters, you will kind of understand why. Okay, so let me show you how this works. I chuck in a diamond, it gets pulled into the hoppers, and then pretty much straight away, because that's the first item that it looks for, it tells me thanks for the diamond, here is 500 levels of XP, and then it's given me XP. So I can then chuck in another one, and another one, and another one, and you'll see it'll keep on giving me XP. Okay, the same with the dirt, but this time it's only going to give me 1. And you'll also see you need to be careful. You can't put in stacks of items. You'll need to put the items in one at a time. Okay, otherwise it slightly glitches out. But I mean, that's not the end of the world. And then you'll see I'm just keep on getting XP for the items I'm giving. Then next I have a quest item, but I need 2 of them. So if I put one in, okay, it will then actually come back and say I need more special quest items. Right, so you can build in a counter that says I need 2 quest items, I need 1 quest item. Thank you very much. So I'm going to put in another one. Right, I'll let it run through the system, and then you'll see it then says you have completed the quest, Dragnos. Then it gives me 200 levels. So you'll see I'm now on 406 levels. Right, but let's say I'm now going to try and cheat the system. So where is string? So I'm going to say, you know what? Let's try some string. Well, that's actually a bad example, but never mind. So if I put string in there, it's going to run through it. Now this is called string and not special quest item. So it'll now come back and say, Dragnos, I do not want this item. It is being returned. And there we go. You'll see I got it back. Let's say, okay, fine. You know what? I'm going to maybe try. Let's try bone meal. Let's put in some bone meal. Okay, let's see what it makes of that. Same thing. I do not want this item, it's being returned to you. And there we go. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, how cool is that? I really like this little thing. Okay, so let's have a look at what it is and how it actually works. This is it. This is really all there is to it. It is quite compact, very small. I mean, yes, sure, you can probably squeeze more space in, you can squeeze more hoppers in and do more things, but I wanted to make this so that it's easy to see what is actually happening. So if an item goes into the dropper, so let me just hopper, okay, let me just pop in a few here. You'll see I've got this dropper set up to auto fire until it's empty. So the moment something's in there, it'll fire until it's empty. Then it pushes it into the water, which runs over these hoppers. Okay, this is standard item sorting stuff, and then outputs a signal if it is successful. So from this side we have a diamond and some kind of block that the user won't have. So you can either maybe rename a block to be something that, you know, like a code word or something, and then put it in there to block it off, or just something that the user cannot have. And then the item you want to sort, so it'll pick up this item and push it down into the next hopper. Same with this one. This one contains the dirt. Right, and then how the actual multiple items work is that what I've done here is I've got the item up there, pushes it into this hopper here, and then pulls it into the chest. Now for the chest to have a signal strength of 2, you need to have 124 items in the actual chest. Right. So what I've done here is you can actually then vary how much you need before the second signal strength comes on. So for example, here I had 58. So the moment I put in 2 items, you'll see at the bottom there it's flagged it. Okay, I can then remove it as well and say fine, I need 4 items. So if I then need to put in 4 items, 1 2 3 4, and you'll see at the bottom there. Okay, I mean it can be any number of items. The only drawback about this is that it's a single use at this stage, because there's no real way to pull those items out again. But maybe there actually is. Okay, I'll need to look at that. So you need to come in and manually remove it at this stage. Okay, right, and then the last but not least is the last hopper is completely empty, so it'll take anything you throw at it. Flag off this command block that just says the item's being returned, and then just work its way all the way around to another dropper that is set to fire continuously while there's an item in there. So as long as there's an item in there, so if I put in, let's say, this stack over here, it'll continuously fire. Because I'm behind it, it's firing back towards me. Okay, that's why it's coming this way. But because so it'll continuously fire until it's empty. You would have also seen this concept kind of... Where did I use this concept? Oh, no, I did. Did I? Yes, I used the concept... No, I didn't. Sorry. I'm getting very confused because I'm building such a lot of stuff at the moment. Oh, goodness. Okay. Right, now, to build this item sorter, it's very, very straightforward. We're just going to need some wool. So let's just put some wool. We're going to need a hopper. Okay, so we've got a hopper. We need some redstone, some of that, and we probably going to need a chest as well. So let's just do a chest as well. It doesn't matter which chest you use. And yeah, I think that's it. Right, so first off, let's just get ourselves off the ground a bit. Oh, hello. Okay, pop in a hopper. Actually, the hopper should not be pointing down. It should be pointing in any other direction but down. Then you have another one. Let's just point this way as well, so that I can put the chest over there. Okay, so oopsie, and there we go. So we now have a chest there as well. Right, then we want to, oops, this is a bit tricky. I want to pop a piece of wool or block there, like so. And then we want to come down and one like so. Right, so we have this kind of weird cross T-shape thing. What is going on here? Okay, then we want to put a comparator right over there, and we want to have a signal strength of 2. Okay, then we're going to put a comparator right the other way, so it points this way, and we are going to put a redstone torch there. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up with items. So I don't have enough items, so let me just get some blockers. So let's just use this as a blocker. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and then the item we want to sort. So if, let's just say this time we do want to use the rose red. So what will happen is the moment I put one in, okay, it'll suck it out. So what happens is the moment I put one in, it then gives me a signal strength. It pushes it over the signal strength 1 into a signal strength of 2, which then powers this comparator over here, which turns off this torch, which activates the bottom hopper, which then sucks it in. Wow, this is quite... It's not really that complicated, but it sounds complicated. And then it just puts it directly into the chest. And that's how this particular one works. And then the rest, the command blocks, I'm just running a straightforward say. So the say thanks to the dirt here is 1 XP. And the other one is give XP to the player. So those are the 2 commands that I'm running for this. Yeah, that's really it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please me know if there's anything else I can show you. And yeah, I will check you guys later.